Peace, family. This is Luna from AYD Holistic, and I just wanted to come with you guys with a short video. I'm doing this solo for right now, and later, Sis Tanya, aka High Vibe 5, will be posting our new moon meditation, and we have a few other things coming out, and so everyone's been extremely busy, and so I wanted to go ahead and post a video today, getting in this new moon energy in Gemini, and thus the photo at the beginning, the thumbnail that I used is of a sister and brother that we love dearly here at AYD Holistic. And it was just this image of, the divine union of the male, the divine masculine and divine feminine union. And that is what the energy of this new moon in Gemini really represents. And it doesn't necessarily represent that fully outside of us, but what it really is the energy's kind of been calling me, and that I've been listening to other readers talk about. It's leading to that. It's leading to this energy. And so we've been doing, everyone's really just been in this place of a lot of manifestation, a lot of gestation, and a lot of things that we've been holding in our energy, a lot of things that we've been releasing out of our energies, a lot of things that we've had to heal in order for us to come in union with ourselves and with our divine partners, and with our and not just intimate partners, right? Also our divine partners in business, and in education, and in leadership, and all these different things in our communities and things like that. And so it is about that time. This is the time. And it's so exciting. It's such an exciting time. And I'm sure we're not the only ones who've been feeling this drag. It's just been such a drag. It's been this emotional upheaval of all the rest of the stuff that we've been holding on to that we can't take with us. And so it's just time to let it all go and live into that and live into union. And it's interesting coming from me because, okay, so a little backstory about like my personal feelings about Gemini. I used to have such a negative view of people who have the energy of the zodiac Gemini, right? I used to have such a negative view, and not because I don't like people who are Geminis, because I actually love Geminis. I've been surrounded by Geminis my entire life. I have really great friends who are Geminis. My brother's a Gemini. He's my favorite guy. I've uncles, cousins, everyone. I've been surrounded by Geminis. Gemini's in my 11th house. And so that comes with the energy. What is that? My Capricornian energy. Is that right? Yes. Aquarius, my Aquarius energy. So mental energy for Aquarius. So my mental energy, it has a Gemini, so I think I understand Geminis, but I think my issue that I've always had with Geminis, that I've really tried to like deconstruct all of these years, is that I believe Geminis are some of the most phenomenal people. It has some of the most phenomenal energy to me. It is both creativity and ingenuity all into one. And the biggest conflict I believe Geminis tend to have, people who lead with that zodiac energy, is that they tend to outthink themselves. They tend to hold themselves back. And that's been my experience with most Geminis. They're either one or the other. They're either, yes, I'm going for it, I'm headstrong, and I'm passionate about it, or no, I'm not good enough yet. No, I'm someone else is better than me. Someone else can do that. I can help them. I can be alongside them, but I can't do that. I'm not ready for that. And so I have always seen Geminis in this internal struggle, and they have so much greatness, and they hold themselves back a lot of the time, and that's always been my problem. Especially me, I'm not that type of person. I'm like, hey, go for it. Who's going to go for it if you don't, So here I am cheering you on, cheering, my beloved Geminis on, and then they hold themselves back. And it has always been such a struggle for me. So that is, I say all that to say, that's a lot of what this energy is bringing up for us, isn't it? I know for me, it really has been like, are you doubting yourself? I've had a lot, like all last week, I was just, and the weekend, oh my goodness, like, so much self-doubt, so many revelations in my dreams, so much need to nurture my inner child. Has anyone else had that come up? I know it has for me. It definitely, this nurturing of the inner child, and not just our own inner child, but the inner child in every single person. And I think sometimes we kind of get caught up in holding people and who they are, and not really realizing that everyone's inner child needs to be nurtured sometimes. And we forget that these people who we see them as adult people who may or may not do, things that we don't really, that we may frown upon, were once children. And a lot of them were broken children and hurt children. A lot of us are walking around with our inner child broken and hurt, and whose imagination was stifled. And that's what Gemini is. Gemini is imagination. Gemini is communication. It is Gemini is the energy of the Ibeji, the divine twins, the child energy, the creative energy, the divine communication with source. And if you don't know anything about children, the one thing that you should know is that children are our direct communication to source, because they're so fresh and so new, and they're not burdened by the karma of life a lot of the time, right? And so they come with this freshness and this newness that the world loves, and they come with all this creativity and all this joy and all this emotion. And the reason why people get mad at babies for crying and kids for acting up is because they get to freely express their emotion. My sisters and I have this thing that we do. When we feel emotional, we just like whine like babies, because don't we really envy babies? I know this is random, but follow me because it might go somewhere, right? Don't we really envy babies? Aren't we mad that are people who get upset when babies cry really just jealous of the fact that this baby can say, I don't like this. Wah. I don't feel good. Wah. I'm hungry. Wah. And we have to like respond to their needs because they can't go and get it. Don't we as adults feel like that sometimes? Don't we feel like, I don't want to pay this bill. Wah. I don't want to go to work. Wah. We get upset and we walk around angry, and we take it out on people we love, and we take it out on children. And I'm not even going to get on that. My heart is breaking right now in this time. And I don't watch the news or anything like that, but I do watch YouTube, and sometimes like news will pop up on my phone, and people hurting children is just breaks my heart. It's the saddest thing in the world. And it's like, I feel like I'm not going to get on that subject. I want to, but I won't right now because I want to stay focused. So I want to say that this new moon, I'm sorry, I always think about the full moon, but this new moon is the opportunity that we've been looking for, the work that we've been doing. New moons are about manifesting, creation. It's about planting seeds, and we're coming out of the fall. We're coming out of the spring. We're going into the summer, and we've planted a lot of seeds. We planted seeds in the winter. We planted seeds in the fall. We planted seeds in the spring. And we've had to release this energy. We've had to cry these tears. We've had to come up with this emotion. We have to heal these wounds. We have to do all of this work so that we can see the fruits of our labor. One of the holidays that's coming up in the summer is Shavuot. Shavuot is the Hebrew or Jewish holiday, and it's about just like celebrating harvest and celebrating, not harvest as in like the fall, but harvest as in like the revelation of just things coming together, being present to the energy of the creator. And it's like Shavuot means like to see the sounds, I believe. It's just one of the harvest festivals that come around with the lunar calendars. And I'm sure that Ethiopians probably celebrate something, a derivative. Well, that probably derived from something that Ethiopians celebrated. And then later in the summer, at the end of the summer, we get to celebrate the Kemetic New Year, which comes in August, and so we have a lot of things to celebrate. There's a reason why these things, the light comes up in this time of year, because it's time to celebrate. It's time to give thanks. It's time to just be in this moment and be around people you love and have a good time and get those downloads from the sun and spend time outside and at the beach and having a good time. And inwardly though, because and I say all that because we've spent the winter months inside. We've spent the winter months going inward, staying in our homes, curled up, being warm, in hermit mode. That's what the winter months are for. They're for hibernation. They're for reflection. It's the dark time of the year. That's the womb of creation. The winter months and the cold months is the womb of creation. It's the darkness. It's the melanin, pure melanin. And now it's time for us to come out and be creative beings that the creator, that source, that our ancestors, our Agun, our spirit guides, our spirit team, our intergalactic team, they've been working hard. We haven't been alone. We haven't been alone. And at times it did feel the most lonely, right? But we really haven't. We've had a whole team of beings rooting for us, strengthening us when we couldn't go any further. They picked us up. They lifted us and they propelled us forward. And so this is the moment that you can't give up on you. This is the moment that you've been training for. Don't give up right now when you're almost at the finishing. And the finish line is nothing but the beginning of something new. If you've ever done anything that you never thought you could do, you realize that now you could do so much more. So don't feel like this is the end of something that you can just finish and I'm done with that. I'm just going to go on moving. The end is nothing but an invitation to do something more, to do something new that you never thought that you would ever do, because all you're doing is proving to yourself that you're limitless. I'm saying this to everyone watching because I'm saying it to myself. The easy part is giving up. I'm about to write a blog that hopefully I get out today that is about wisdom and folly. And wisdom and folly, they're two sides of the same coin. So are we going to use wisdom and keep moving forward? Or are we going to give into folly and let everything get the best of us? Are we going to let that take control over our minds and our beings and our purpose and all these many things and everything that we've been working hard for? Are we going to take these lessons and use wisdom and propel ourselves into the newness of the new world? That's the opportunity that we have today. And I'm so grateful, and I hope that you are too. And in this moment when things get heavy and all these things are just feeling like they're just too much to bear, that's the perfect time to release and surrender to it all. Usually things are most heaviest when we're carrying too much. We're carrying burdens that aren't ours. We need to lay it down. Lay it down, surrender it. Lay it down, surrender it. Let something else hold it for you for a while. I send you love. I send you affirmation. I send you peace. I send you joy. I send you birth and new life. And remember that it's only life. Even when things feel like you have to die, it's only a new opportunity for more life, right? So I give thanks for this time, and thank you all for watching this video when you do watch it. And I'm also grateful that, you know, my brother's computer can record lives. This is great, you know. Now I know it's a computer thing and not a me thing. Okay, so but I just want to send you all life, vitality, and health. I also want to let you guys know that we have so much in store coming this summer. We have been gestating and creating some amazing things. So please be on the lookout for all the many things. Please feel free to check out our website, AYDHolistic.com. You could go to our shop. We have our webinar, our 3-day virtual retreat for $50. We have it for $50 because we want this to be accessible to everyone. This is a 3-day intensive. You want to get a classroom, you get, you know, interactive and everything like that. The past retreat from the spring is available for purchase. That is three video recording. Give yourself some time. It's very deep and in depth, and that theme was about healing generational wounds. And so, you know, you're going to need some time and some space, sis. It was really, really powerful work that we did, a lot of clearing work, and allow us to move forward. Our next retreat, which is June 14th through the 16th, it is about healing financial wounds in order to reach our abundance. And so we're going to dive deep in financial wounds. And one thing that we've been working through is that this is a process. We are doing it right along with you. A lot of feelings, a lot of insecurities, a lot of feelings of unworthiness, a lot of doubt and things like that has been coming up for the three of us. And so we want to work through it with you. Again, that is $50, and we're going to keep that as our price for right now so that more and more people can get access to this, because we want to give you access. And really we're just working on we had a session, our segment of giving this away for free, and we've done that, and we're so grateful for the sisters who took advantage of that opportunity. Now we're giving this for $50. $50, you know, maybe don't get your feet done, sis, and do this for yourself. It's that sometimes we have to learn to sacrifice certain things in order to get the things that we really need in order to move forward. What else do we have available? I am doing $25 natal chart astrology readings, but how I do it is more so dealing with your purpose. And so I get your astrology, your natal chart only $25. The reading should be about 25 minutes or so. And I just talk to you about what I see and how I see you healing from the things that you've had to overcome in order to move into your purpose. And so that is available for adults and children alike. And it's a beautiful process. And I've been so grateful to start doing that. I'm also doing readings, spiritual readings, intuitive readings. And I've been getting a really great response from that. It has been enlightening for myself as well as the people who've been reaching out. I've been doing intuitive readings for a few years now. And as far as I've gotten nothing but great responses. So, I'm just continuing to move into purpose and live in alignment and continue to align myself with what I'm supposed to do in the world. And so that's that. What else do we have going on? We have a lot of resources coming out. Tanya, sis, she has a book, Women Are Roses. She co-authored a book called Women Are Roses that is available on Amazon. Please check her out and the group of women that she's worked with in a beautiful healing process. Pure sleeps on herself, but I'm gonna promote Pure as well. Pure has a poetry composition that has been out for a year now, and so we're going to make sure that's on the site for her to get that on the world. It's beautiful, it's breathtaking, worth it, definitely worth it. Which is called The Bloodstained Road to Enlightenment. So The Bloodstained Road to Enlightenment is by Pure Bliss. Check that out as well. I have my it's a short ebook that's available on our website, and it's called Daughter of the Moon, and it is a womb manifesto. And it is a short PDF that helps guide you as a woman through healing and acknowledging and connecting to your womb and your chakras and everything. So it's I've received really great information back from that. It was a labor of love. Short and sweet, but takes some time, and it's in depth, and it's a great healing companion, I will say. What else? We have some Afro family decals available on our website. Check out our shop. So, we got a lot that we've been working on. We've been working on this for you guys, and we're working on for ourselves. And so we're so excited to get this out. We have so much more coming, so much more. So please be on the lookout. Please feel free to check out our website. The links are below. Just check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and in any other source, website, our blogs. I just last week we wrote, or 2 weeks ago, I wrote a blog about the full moon in Scorpio. And then here we are at the new moon in Gemini. And so we're getting there. We're getting there. I know you guys feel it. I know you feel this energy. I know you're feeling the shifts. I know you're tired, but I know you're energized at the same time. Like, give yourself that rest. It's okay. It's okay to be tired. We've been running a hell of a race. Okay? It's okay. And I'm saying this to you because I'm saying it to me. Like, it's okay to be tired. Rest. It's okay. It's okay to want to cry. It's okay, and right now our spirit realm in our dream world is really speaking to us. And I know I've been getting some major downloads in the astrals. I've been spending so much time in the astrals that I love. Like and last week I actually was like in such a limbo space last week. I was not fully here. I was like floating in my astral body, my spirit body was like floating on top of my physical body and it was making me go to sleep because I had so much to like clear and deal with in my astral realms, right? And I was just dimension hopping and all of that. And I was just like going to see this. I was going to see my twin flame. I was going to, do all these many different things. I was, saving one world and healing another. And it was a lot going on. It was a lot. No wonder they wanted me up in that thing working, And so when I was, in this realm, I really felt like I was vibrating. I was vibrating. I didn't feel it. I was vibrating. Every part of me. I had to do so much spiritual work last week. In between all of this, I couldn't really even talk to people. We didn't even get anything out last week. We didn't do it. I was like, think about it. We couldn't get I was having computer issues and all this stuff. And I was like, look, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just got to get through it. I'm going to get through it. And I was not here. I was here and not here. And I'm sure a lot of us have been feeling the same way, and so much has been revealed to me in my astral world. And it had to like calm me. I had to like come to peace with it and all of this because, what goes on in the many different dimensions. And then this one, some things are very contradictory. Some things, are in alignment, and you just have to work through it because I know for me last week, it was so hard for me to figure out what was real, what was not real, but what was this physical world and what was the astral world and how I was feeling about this and how I was feeling about that. And, I know this, also when it comes to this Gemini energy, a lot of things are probably coming up with you twin flames and soul families and all this stuff, and we're just gonna heal it, y'all. I just gotta have faith that it's gonna heal, so we're gonna have faith together, and so the twin flames are being ignited, and I think a lot of us have been feeling attacked, but we have to heal it. It's inside of us. And we have to remember that the flame is within. The flame is within, heal it. And we can only have faith that it will continue to get manifested in the physical realm, because as above, so below, as within, so without, right? And so our union is with our higher self. Our union is with our inner spirit. And we have to come into union with all of these things. We have to heal all of this stuff before we can get all the pieces and bring our twin flame back into union, or if we're in separation, like myself, or if I'm not really in separation. I'm in separation, but I'm not. Like, I'm in physical separation, but I'm like not in the spiritual separation. So it's been a lot of like things that I've had to come to understand and overstand about this process, right? And so yeah, so much. But I send you love, and I send you a vibrant fire, violet flame to ignite your twin flame energy. And I've been doing some Reiki on myself. And you guys may or may not know this, but if you've seen my website, I am a certified Kemetic Reiki practitioner, but also a womb Reiki practitioner and all this stuff. So I'm certified in 2 different schools of Reiki. And so I'm going to offer some, offer some distance Reiki. I'm going to send you all some healing light. I've been doing a lot of Reiki on myself, and it has really been helpful through this process. I've been clearing up a lot of all the energetic baggage and then sending in light. And so I want to send that to you all as well. I want to send it to you because it is so worth it. Clear it, release it, let it go, and surrender. because the things that you can fill it with are so much better, you know? So I love you. I'm praying that all is well. I'm sending you faith and life, love, and abundance. Ubuntu. Namaste.